Today on the channel, we're going to make some beautiful music with Marvel Legends Maestro. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel. As today we have another Marvel Legends unboxing and review of Maestro. And it seems like it's been a while since we've had a full-on Marvel Legends set unboxed on the channel. It's been a little onesie-twosies going on, as we just recently unboxed Quasar and Nova, the Walgreens exclusives from Marvel Legends. But I gotta think that Ursa Major Wave should be shipping fairly soon. But if you're looking for Maestro and a whole lot of other Marvel Legends and everything else under the sun, make sure you go to Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description below. Support the channel. So there you go. But today, we're taking a look at Maestro. And I gotta say, I'm not a huge Maestro guy. I don't even know if I've ever really read a comic book with Maestro. I mean, I know of him. I think my interaction with Maestro might have been from the old school Marvel Legends trading card series. I believe Maestro in there, and he'd read the back of the card and kind of get your news on what Maestro is and what he's up to. But apparently, from the way I remember it, he is Hulk in the future, but basically got hit with so much radiation. He's like super villain, super aggressive, but he does have the intellect of Bruce Banner. So he's like the Hulk, but really smart, basically. And we're going to compare this one, as we talk about it all the time, all toy lines. Talk about getting the most use out of your mold. Well, we're going to compare him to some of the other Hulks that use this exact same mold later on in the video, and maybe some other figures as well. But we're going to do it like we normally do it. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it, and we'll see where it goes from there. So here he is, Maestro, big, heavy figure, like a Hulk-type figure should be, of course. Extra set of hands, got the green background there, got the Marvel Legend logo up top. Maestro in green, Marvel's Maestro, of course, not to be confused with Maestro in the music or wrestling world. We all remember Maestro from WCW, I believe. But there he is, got the big white beard. Guys look better in beards, I think, you know. It's just especially a white beard. I can't wait till I'm old and retired. My hair is going to be all long and white, and I'm going to have a big bushy Santa Claus beard. I might work part-time at the mall and have kids sit on my lap and tell me what action figures they want. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. But he's got his gauntlets around his wrist, and he's got a necklace as well. There it is on the back. Or the side, I should say, a little glamour shot action. And as we're used to, same glamour shot action on the other side. Got a little Maestro Hulk logo fist right there on top. On the bottom, nothing too fun, just warnings, UPCs, that kind of stuff. And then in the back, you got the blurb, you got a big glamour shot here, you got warnings and all the other fun stuff down below. So let's see what it says on the back here. Let's read about this Maestro. Let's see what kind of music he truly makes. All right, Maestro. Driven insane by excess radiation. Well, there you go. That's exactly what I was kind of saying. The Maestro wields Bruce Banner's intelligence and Hulk's strength to rule a dystopian realm of the future. So I guess my memory's not so bad. It's about the same as the blurb here. So I guess that gives you a little bit there. I believe he's in Old Man Logan comic books with Hawkeye and stuff. Am I wrong on that? I thought I heard that somewhere along the line, but I could be wrong, like I said. But let's bust this guy open. Let's get him out. Let's check him out in the plastic prison, all that kind of fun stuff. Get old Maestro. I swear I pre-ordered this Maestro early in 2021. Whoa, rare miss. See you later. This background's kind of cool, though. Green Maestro, a little glamour shot action. Very cool, but we're going to give it the old see you later. So it took about 6 months. This one took forever. I like it when they surprise us and they ship right away. Those are always the fun ones, but we didn't get that with Maestro. Maestro's interesting. I really look. First impression, no paint issues, no issues there. There might be a little scuffing on those gauntlets. We'll have to investigate that. But for the most part, we got a good look here. There he is in the plastic prison. Big, heavy figure like these Hulk figures are, of course. We've seen them before. A lot of reuse with this one, as you know. Basically a new head. And like I said, we'll compare it here shortly. There it is. See you later. Oh, yeah. I love a big figure, guys. You guys know me. I'm a sucker for a big figure, no matter what line we're talking about. So I like this Maestro. He looks cool. He looks big and bad. Not a lot of surprises. We understand the articulation. It's the same as all those Hulks we've gotten in the past. I do really like these kind of reaching, grabbing hands on him. Gives him a little bit of meanness to him. Really has a mean mugging face to him as well. I really like that kind of he's got like the caveman teeth, I guess we would call it, behind that big white bushy beard. Beard? Did I say beard or I meant beard. I don't know if I said beard, but big bushy beard. And then he's got the flat top. He's got the little Hulk Hogan going on. He's got kind of the horseshoe going. Unlike me, there's no baldness in my family. Look at that. I'm running good. Might be going gray. I'm going to have that issue with Hulk here. It's going to slowly start going gray, and then what do? You don't want to be half gray, half brown. Do I want to dye it, or do I shave it and start over? Oh, life's mysteries. I'm starting to get the old Reed Richards in the temple. A few grays popping in here. I just don't know what to do about it. What do I do? We'll figure it out. But I like the looks of this Hulk. He's got the truly Hulk Hogan-inspired hairdo here, but he's got the long, waving hair kind of off to the side. A lot like Old Man Hawkeye, which we'll show here in a second. But very cool there. The necklace, I don't know about that. I mean, I like it. It does add a point of difference. It kind of helps break up the lack of shirt and stuff like that. It looks like potato chips on a string. It looks like something like an art project my 6-year-old girl, Emma, she would do in kindergarten class. She'd get like chips or popcorn and put a string through it and make a necklace. That's kind of what that looks like to me. I did mention there is some dents and dings on these gauntlets on his arm, but it looks like they're supposed to be there. It's got kind of wear to it, so it looks like, this Hulk's seen some time. Maestro, he's seen some things over the years. So they're beat up and broken and kind of dinged and damaged, and that's the way it's supposed to be. I have to imagine. I can't think I'd just be dinged in weird spots. The pants, the ripped pants, we've seen them in the past before. There's no surprises there, but these are a brown instead of some of the other colors we saw with some of the other Hulks out there. He just got the big butterfly arms, so you can give him some big back stretches like that. Looks a little goofy from behind, but doing it in front, I mean, you can get this guy in some pretty dynamic poses on your shelf, what you want to. Very, very cool. And like I said, not a lot of surprises with this Maestro figure. We understand the body. It's basically the head, the gauntlets. That's about what's different. You get the necklace, that's different. I do love he has the two big fisted hands. You guys know all superhero wrestling figures in my book should come with a fisted hand of some kind. I just think it makes sense. Choose your own adventure, like we say, but right now I'm leaning towards not using fist hands with this Maestro. I'm almost thinking about the strangler hands, the strangulation hands. I think that is a very good look for him. And this figure, for around a $30 price point, I think is fair. It's a big figure. I can see people passing on this because maybe they have a Hulk of the past. I don't need another Hulk or whatever. And it truly is a different character, Maestro. Kind of a different character. It's a different world Hulk, basically. But I could see some people passing on this one. Like I said, I believe he's an Old Man Hawkeye, Old Man Logan. So I think that's where, and like I said, I haven't even read the comic, but I think I've heard some scuttlebutt on the internet about him being involved, or at least in a couple of the comic books. And I do have a challenging thing in my collection. Where do I put these two on display? So I think I'm going to put them with this Maestro. Kind of build out this Old Man Logan, Old Man Hawkeye, Old Man Hulk, Maestro world. And even if they're not in the comics together, I think I'm going to still put them in the same place. I don't know where else to put my Maestro. But if you guys got some good ideas out there where I should display Maestro or who I should display him with, hey, I'm all ears. Shoot me a message down in the comment. But very cool looking figure. That's these two right here. But let's compare him to some other Hulks. So like we said, there's no stranger to this mold. We've seen this mold so many times over the years. I can't even remember the first time we saw it. Was it this one, the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive from, gosh, was it 2018, 2019, somewhere in there? The Hulk here. You could tell totally different, all reuse, but totally different shading of green on the body. Different color pants. You got the classic purple here. You got the brown on the Maestro. So you got some points of differences with this Hulk. Obviously, the heads are totally different. Doesn't have the gauntlets, stuff like that. I put him with one fisted, one open hand here. But that's that San Diego Comic-Con Hulk. A pretty cool one. This one has actually shown up on Big Bad Toy Store lately. It's weird how that kind of happens. Some old exclusives just pop up out of nowhere, and they're up there to order it. You might check Big Bad Toy Store, link in the description below. Search Marvel Legends Hulk. This might pop up. You might be able to pick this one up if you've been playing the long game on this one. Then we also saw the Hulk one. Was this a GameStop fan channel exclusive? The Gray Hulk? I believe it was. He does have a little, I guess these Hulks all have this, kind of this ripped up shirt that goes over the top. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this Gray Hulk. It's not my favorite of these big Hulk figures, but we definitely need Gray Hulk represented in your collection. I'd like to have a Mr. Fix-It more based on this than that Build-A-Figure body. I hope one day we'll get it with the big gun, the top hat, just more of this vein Mr. Fix-It. I would love to see that, hopefully one day in the future. So there's that one there. Of course, we have the Target exclusive Red Hulk over the years. It's Hulkamania. And we're not talking wrestling. We're talking Hulk, Marvel Legends. Hulkamania Red Hulk. I saw so many of these in my Targets. It was weird, as a lot of people struggled to find this one for whatever reason. Between Iowa, Minnesota, and Missouri, I found so many of these, and I just left them on the shelves. I don't need more than one, but it's just crazy how some areas didn't get any of these, and some areas just got bombarded with these. I'll never forget it. So this Hulk's pretty cool. Red Hulk is one I'm not super familiar with, just like Maestro, but it's just another incarnation kind of version of Hulk. Thunderbolt Ross or whatever, and his Hulk persona is the Red Hulk, the most crazy Hulk of there ever been and ever will be. But another example of this body style being used. And then probably my favorite one of all the Hulks. This is Hulk that I remember. This is from the 2-pack that came with the early version of Wolverine. A sleeper 2-pack. I know a lot of people buy this just for the Hulk. I got it for the Hulk and Wolverine. I love to put that classic Wolverine with my Alpha Flight box set from Amazon, if you guys remember that set. A sleeper set. I strongly recommend that one. You can put that Wolverine with there, and then you got this extra Hulk here. So this is the lineup we've had, and I shouldn't forget, just this week, as I'm filming this video, Walmart.com, it very well could still be up for pre-order, but Compound Hulk, which is really reaching, and this is a Hulk, at least I'm aware of these ones. I was never even aware of Compound Hulk, but like a sucker, like a fool in his money, I pre-ordered it for $30. Walmart exclusive Compound Hulk. It's basically half Red Hulk, half Green Hulk, mixed together into one figure. An interesting concept. I guess I'm sure they, got in a fight and bang, hit each other together, and there was an explosion, and they merged, and I'm sure there's a story. It writes itself, and some of my fan fiction I could write a book on, I'm sure. But, yeah, we're getting Compound Hulk. Easy for me to say. We're getting him next. So how many more Hulks are they going to use out of this body style? And I get it. You got to use the most out of your molds. Give us everything they can. If they're going to do this body style again, do the Mr. Fix-It. Give us a traditional Mr. Fix-It. Not that Build-A-Figure one that was just a little small and a little off of what I really wanted. Give us the big old Mr. Fix-It with the gun and the nice suit and stuff with kind of the meaner face. All that. That's the only one I can think of. But you guys tell me in the comments. There's probably some Hulk experts, some people that are better at Hulk than I am. What Hulk are we missing? Can they use this body style for anything else? Is there another character outside of a Hulk or Hulk persona they could use this body style for? I'm all ears in the comments, that's for sure. But it's an interesting mold. I said I wasn't going to buy some of these. I said I wasn't going to buy Compound Hulk. I was a little bit on the fence about Maestro, and then I said, I'm picking that up. So it's interesting. It's interesting. Get the most out of your molds out there. But I'd be really interested to see what the future is after Compound Hulk. Will we get more? Are they going to retire this mold? They say, hey, we've got enough. Time to work on a new Hulk mold. You know, the best Hulk figure is that Marvel Select one. We reviewed that on the channel. If you missed that, check that one out. That is a phenomenal Hulk. Maybe it's because of my age bracket I'm in, but when I close my eyes and I think of Hulk, that's the one I think of, is that big Marvel Select one. So that is a very, very solid Hulk. Strongly recommended. Going to be on my figure of the year list for sure. Not sure where it is. I don't know if I'll really do a Marvel Select figure of the year list, but it'll just be in the ancillary sets maybe. We'll do something like that. But you guys in the comments below, tell me your thoughts on these Hulks, specifically Maestro. Are you picking him up? Are you passing on him? You playing that long game? You guys tell me in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video. You made it this far. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the old notification bell. We got videos every single day. We're going to unbox all the Marvel Legends. You know that. All the wrestling figures. Star Wars, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Masters of the Universe. It goes on for days. So make sure you subscribe. You don't want to miss a video. That is for sure. Follow me on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram, and of course, ProWrestlingTees.com. Support the channel. Pick up your very own Kyle Peterson t-shirt. So for Hulks across the galaxy, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.